My child, give me 60 seconds before you sleep. Stop right here. Don't rush. Don't scroll. Don't rush into sleep with your heart still racing. Let your thumb rest. Let your eyes stop searching for something to numb you. I am stepping into your room, into your thoughts, into the very edge of your day, to ask for 1 minute, one chosen minute, not random, not accidental. Heaven aligned this exact minute for you. I arranged this moment in the timeline of your life, because your peace tonight begins with a pause. I need your attention, not all of your night, not all of your strength, just this breath, just this small space where you let me be louder than the noise that's been following you. If you rush past this moment, you will carry the day's weight into your sleep, and it will try to own the hours meant to heal you. But if you give me this minute, I will quiet what's shouting in you so you can sleep in peace tonight. Not because I demand it, but because something your body has been begging for, something your mind has been missing, something your spirit has been straining to hear is right here when you stop. Let me help you shift now. Unclench your jaw, drop your shoulders, loosen your hands, unfurrow your brow. Breathe in once slowly, deeper than you have all day. Hold for a soft heartbeat. Exhale even slower, like setting a heavy bag down by my feet. Again, gently in, softer, slower out. This is attention as alignment. This is how you open the door I am knocking on without words. This is how your nervous system learns the sound of safety again. I know how the day piled itself on you. I know how the lists tried to run your heart and the thoughts tried to run the lists. But right now, nothing is owed to the world. Right now, I am guarding the line between today and tomorrow. Let me place peace over you like a warm blanket. Let me quiet the hallway of thoughts that keep flipping on the lights after you turn them off. Let me say enough to the noise that kept you bracing and bracing and bracing. Stay with me. Feel the bed hold your weight and know I am holding more than your body. I am holding your night. This minute is chosen. This breath is chosen. This stillness is chosen. If you give me 60 seconds, I will cover the dark with calm and line your sleep with safety. Be still with me now. Breathe with me now. Receive what I arranged for you in this exact moment, peace and the beginning of rest. My child, let me name what you carry into bed so it stops hiding in the dark corners of your mind. Your body is tired, yes, but your mind is loud, and your soul is tired in a way the world can't see. You have been surviving more than you have been living, moving through tasks while your insides hold their breath. You hold conversations that happened hours ago, like live wires. You hold what-ifs that pretend to be preparation. You hold the ache of not being caught by anyone today, because you were the one catching everyone else, and it follows you to the pillow, pretending to be responsible when it is only heavy. You scroll one more time, not because you want more noise, but because you hope to outrun your own. You check the phone once more for the message that doesn't come. You rehearse what you should have said, what you might say tomorrow, what you wish someone would finally understand. You stare at the ceiling, counting the shadows. You keep your face calm while panic whispers beneath your ribs. You lay there and try to bargain with your thoughts. If I can just get through tomorrow, if I can just make this payment, if this test comes back okay, and your chest tightens anyway. You turn your pillow to the cooler side and try to turn your mind to the quieter side, but the thoughts keep flipping the switch back on. You feel it, don't you? The moment your head hits the pillow, the noise gets braver, the doubts raise their voices. The small fear you kept distracted in daylight becomes a giant in the dark. Why does quiet make the thoughts louder? Because quiet removes the crowd, and what was whispering finally has your full attention. Listen to me. This is not rebellion against me. This is protection mode, the survival you learned when the world felt unsafe. Numbness stepped in to guard you, to make it through, to help you function. But numbness, left in charge, steals the very thing it promises: rest. It silences your ability to receive what I am giving, and it keeps you braced for a blow that isn't coming tonight. I am not here to accuse you. I am here to name it so it can release you. Sensitivity is not weakness. Your tenderness is not a flaw. It is the sign of a heart that has been holding too much alone for too long. You are not failing. Your soul is overloaded. I know how many days you held tears back until the shower, how many times you laughed so no one would ask questions, how many times you swallowed a worry because you didn't want to burden anyone. I saw it. I see it now. I am placing language on it so it stops ruling you from the shadows. So let me call it out. The replayed conversations, the phantom notifications, the bank balance math you do with your eyes closed, the health scan dates marked in your bones, the words they threw at you that you pretend didn't hurt, the comparison that creeps in when you're too tired to fight, the shame that says you should have done more, the what-ifs that stack like boxes in a room you can't walk through. All of it is weight. All of it is real to your nervous system. All of it can be set down, not by forcing yourself to be stronger, but by allowing me to be nearer, by telling the truth in my presence. I am overloaded. I need help. And child, I am here. Let what is loud be named, and then let it be mine. Tonight, release begins with honesty, and honesty begins with being seen. I see you. Breathe. You don't have to hold this alone anymore. My child, listen to me. I saw it all. I saw the moment you laughed at the joke while a knot pulled tight in your chest. I saw the smile you wore so others could relax, even when your own shoulders were burning from the day. I saw the way you swallowed words to keep the peace, then carried the ache of what stayed unsaid all the way to your pillow. I saw the shower become your sanctuary, the water disguising tears you didn't want anyone to hear. I saw the night you turned your face into the pillow so the sound wouldn't carry through the walls. I saw you check your phone at 3 a.m., watching the seconds move while your hope felt stuck. I saw you rehearse apologies you didn't owe and craft explanations no one deserved. I saw the moment in the car when the light turned green and you couldn't move because your breath had gone somewhere far away. I heard the prayers that never made it into words. I heard the sigh you called "I'm fine" because it felt safer than the whole story. I heard the quiet panic beneath the small talk, the way your heart hammered when the unknowns lined up like shadows at the end of your bed. I heard the small tremble you hid inside a laugh, the way your chest tightened after another "we'll see," the way your stomach sank when the message never came. I heard your body begging for rest, while your mind stood guard, scanning for a danger that did not belong to this night. I was there when you stared at the ceiling and counted the cracks to keep from counting your failures. I was there when you stood at the sink, hands braced, water running, trying not to shatter. I was there when the elevator doors closed and you finally let your face fall. I was there at the doctor's office, in the parking lot, in the bathroom stall, on the side of the bed when you told yourself to be strong because others needed you to be okay. I was there in the quiet after the argument when you questioned your worth and your future and whether you are too much or not enough. I was there, closer to you in your pain than I ever was in your victories. I never left you, not for a second, not in the silence, not when you mistook my quiet for absence, not when your prayers felt like paper airplanes thrown into a headwind, not when you smiled for them and ached for me. I never left you, and I won't start now. Hear me. You weren't rejecting me. You were protecting yourself. You were shielding a tender place that got bumped too many times. You were doing what you learned to do to survive. I do not accuse you for that. I cover you for that. I hold the part of you that had to harden just to make it through the day, and I bless the softness that remains. Because I witnessed every tear, I know how to lead you out of the river of them. Because I heard every unspoken fear, I know what to tell your nervous system now. because I stood in every room with you, I can walk you from vigilance into rest. Let me turn being seen into safety and safety into sleep. Let me take the watch so you can lay down your guard. Let me be the last one awake over you tonight. My child, if I saw it all, you can trust me with all of it. Give me the look you kept steady for the world and trade it for honesty here. Give me the tight breath and the shaking thoughts. Let the fact that I have been with you in every hard thing be the doorway you walk through into peace. I am here. I am near. I am keeping you. Breathe now and let yourself be held. Tonight, being fully seen becomes the beginning of true rest. My child, stay with me. Be still. Stay here. Don't run ahead in your mind. Let me hush what's shouting. For the next 60 seconds, let me lead and you follow. Not because I demand it, but because your nervous system has been standing guard all day, and I am stepping in to take the watch. First, feel where your body meets the bed. Let gravity be permission. Unclench your jaw, drop your shoulders, loosen your hands, unfurrow your brow. Now place one hand on your chest, right over the center where your breath rises. This is a sign of safety. This is your signal to your body. I am not in danger. I am with God. Now breathe with me. Slowly in through your nose to a gentle count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for a soft heartbeat. Exhale through your mouth even longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let the exhale be the surrender. Again, in, slow, kind, hold, and longer out, like you are setting tonight's bag down by my feet. With each exhale, whisper this to me. I release what I cannot control. I hand you what I cannot fix tonight. Again, breathe in my nearness. Breathe out the weight. In, I am here. Out, I release what I cannot control. In, I am keeping you. Out, I hand you what I cannot fix tonight. Let my words cover you now and let them become your words as they settle. I am safe. I am held. I can rest. Say it with the rhythm of your breath. In, safe, out, held, in, I can rest. Let it loop like a lullaby until the shouting thoughts lose their volume. When a worry tries to rise, don't argue with it. Return to the count. Return to the hand on your chest. Return to the refrain. I am safe. I am held. I can rest. This is your nightly surrender, the minute you can repeat as many times as you need. If your mind skips ahead to tomorrow, gently bring it back. Be still. Stay here. Don't run ahead in your mind. Peace becomes possible when you hand me the weight your nervous system can't carry into sleep. You don't have to outthink the storm. You only have to outbreathe the panic long enough for me to take it from your hands. As your body settles, your heart will begin to open what it has braced against. Fear, guilt, the unfinished business knocking at the edge of your pillow. We will touch those next, together, with my guard over your mind and my hand over your chest. For now, one more minute. In, my presence. Out, your burden. In, my keeping. Out, your control. I am here. I am near. I am watching through the night so you can rest in it. I am safe over you. You are held by me. You can rest. My child, now we will face the visitor that comes when the lights dim, the fear that walks the hallway of your mind and acts like it owns the night. Don't run. Don't brace. Stay with me. I am here to hush the storm that pretends to be truth. I am here to stand at the doorway of your thoughts and say, enough. You know its voice. Tomorrow lines up like an army. Deadlines, decisions, conversations you can't predict. Provision starts counting with a cold finger. Rent, groceries, the bill you haven't opened, the overdraft you are trying not to see, the unexpected repair that arrived like bad timing. Relationships start replaying, texts left unread, the apology you never received, the distance you can feel across a room, the silence on the other side of your bed. Loneliness puts its weight on your chest and asks, will anyone choose you all the way? Your body speaks in small alarms, an ache that won't explain itself, a flutter in your chest, a symptom you Googled at 2 a.m., a lab result date that circles your mind in red ink. The future stretches like a blank page and a cliff at the same time. Career, calling, children, aging parents, the path that looks crooked under the moonlight. And then the loop begins. What if it all falls apart? What if you run out? What if they leave? What if you chose wrong? What if you are too late? What if this is it? What if? Listen to me. Just because a thought is loud doesn't mean it is true. Fear is noise, not prophecy. Night magnifies echoes. Shadows grow taller on the wall than they are on the floor. A sensation is not a sentence. A possibility is not a prediction. Night fear is not a forecast. Come back to this breath and let me guard your mind. In through your nose, slow and kind. Hold for a soft heartbeat. Out longer, like you are sending that thought to the door where I am waiting to carry it away. Stay with me in this breath. Tomorrow is not your assignment tonight. I am in your house, in your room, in your atmosphere. Nothing can steal you from my care. I am at the windows and the threshold, at the headboard and the foot of the bed. I am the calm in the air you are breathing. You are not unprotected in the dark. You are encircled. Underneath the spin of anxiety, there is often something truer that aches. Grief for what didn't happen, disappointment about what felt promised and then postponed, the insult of unfair endings, the fatigue of trying again and again. I see the delay you can't explain. I hear the question you are afraid to say out loud. Why does it seem like everyone else moves forward while I keep waiting? Child, I am not dismissing this. I am touching it with you. Let your tears be honest here. They are safe in my hands. What feels delayed will make sense in my timing, but you do not have to solve the meaning tonight. You only have to let me hold the ache so it stops disguising itself as fear. When the what-ifs rise, answer them with me. Whisper, even if God will keep me. Say, I am safe now. Say, I am held now. Let me be the sentry at the door of your mind. I decide what enters. You do not have to argue with every voice. Your assignment is to breathe. My assignment is to guard. Your part is to rest. My part is to keep watch. So we return. In, present with me. Out, release the forecast you do not owe this night. In, kept, out, fear. I am here, I am near. I am stronger than the spiral. And as you settle back into the quiet I arranged for you, know this with certainty. The night may speak, but it does not rule you. I rule this room with peace. My child, now let me place light on the places that looked like loss, the call that never came back, the interview that felt perfect until it didn't, the message you wrote and rewrote and then deleted because the silence answered you first, the opportunity that looked like a door finally opening and then vanished without apology, the relationship you held with both hands until it let go anyway, the timeline you drew in your mind, by this age, by this date, by this marker, and how it kept slipping, kept moving, kept feeling like you were late to your own life. I saw each one. I heard the thud those moments made in your chest. I remember the way you stared at the ceiling and asked, is it me? Did I miss it? Am I behind? Listen to me. This is not random. It is not accidental. I stepped in where you thought you were stepped over. I closed what you would have forced, not to punish you, but to protect you from a room that would have cost you sleep for years. I let the silence answer because their yes would have led to a no you couldn't bear later. I interrupted the timeline because speed would have shattered what I am building inside you, not to control you, to preserve you and what I am bringing into your life. You wondered why the interview went cold after you gave everything. because the culture behind that door would have burned you down to embers. You questioned why the friendship dimmed, because the version of you you're growing into could not stay small enough to fit the old agreement. You grieved the relationship that ended, I know, and I know what you can't see yet. Its ending kept you from a lifetime of negotiating for crumbs, from the erosion of your tenderness, from the regret that would have visited your pillow night after night. I protected your sleep by protecting your future. Release the shame about not moving faster. You were not lazy, you were healing. You were not weak, you were surviving. You were learning where your yes belongs and where it doesn't. You were gathering your scattered self. You were letting scar tissue form over places that used to bleed at a touch. Progress without peace is not progress. It is a march into exhaustion. I slowed you to save you. I rerouted you to root you. I hid you in plain sight while I stabilized what you asked me to bless. I know how many times you called yourself behind because their calendar didn't match yours, but I am not grading you by someone else's clock. I am guiding you by wholeness. The timing you call delay, I call alignment. Aligning resources, aligning people who will keep their word, aligning the you who can carry the answer without collapsing under it. What you called closed, I used as covering. I shielded you from counterfeit yeses that look right under fluorescent lights, but devour peace in the dark. So rest your mind tonight, not in resignation, but in quiet expectancy, not hype, not a frenzy of trying to read the future, just the simple trust that peace is your preparation. Stillness tunes you to subtle good, the small hinge that opens the right door, the gentle nudge you would miss in panic, the email you will recognize as provision because your heart is not braced in fear. I am forming good for you quietly, steadily, in rooms you cannot yet see. Sleep in the knowledge that you are not late, you are kept, you are not forgotten, you are preserved. And when the right door opens, it will meet you whole, and you will walk through it without regret. My child, hear me now. The night is not a boardroom. Your pillow is not a whiteboard. Your chest is not a courtroom where you argue both sides until dawn. Stop rehearsing what you'll say. Stop rewriting the message you already wrote 10 times in your head. Stop building blueprints in the dark as if control can be engineered at 2 a.m. The need to fix everything before you sleep is not wisdom. It is worry wearing a hard hat. I am stepping in with a holy boundary. Night is for restoration, not for self-punishment, not for mental labor, not for trying to earn safety by outthinking tomorrow. You do not have to solve tonight. You do not have to re-explain yourself to people who have already decided their interpretation. You do not have to relitigate the conversation that didn't go your way. You do not have to organize every possibility into neat folders before you can sleep. Listen to me. I am the one who keeps time moving while you lie still. I am the one who can do in silence what you cannot do with strain. Rest is trust. Sleep is not avoidance when it is surrendered. It is cooperation with my care. So we will do a handoff now. Visualize my hands, open, steady, waiting by your bedside. One by one, place into them what your chest has been holding. The bill you cannot pay tonight, place it. The email you're tempted to send, place it. The lab result you cannot hurry, place it. The conversation you fear, place it. The apology you are owed, place it. The calendar that feels like a noose, place it. The loneliness that lays beside you, place it. The child you worry over, the parent you cannot fix, the car that makes a new sound, the rent, the deadline, the decision, place them one after another, like heavy stones coming out of your pockets into my palm. With each exhale, let one more weight leave you. Feel your hand unclench. Feel the bed receive you deeper. As your body learns, I am carrying what your mind tried to lift alone. Whisper with me. I release what I cannot finish tonight. Again. I release what I cannot finish tonight. Feel how the truth answers back in your bones. You are not irresponsible for sleeping. You are responsible for trusting. You are not losing ground by resting. You are gaining alignment. When you rest, you agree with heaven's order. When you sleep in my keeping, you move out of false control into real protection. I will work the night shift. I will guard the doors and windows you locked. I will keep the air in your lungs even and kind. I will calm the chemicals that race. I will speak to tomorrow while you sleep, nudging hearts, rearranging schedules, drawing resources toward you like metal to a magnet. I will soften what felt rigid. I will open the small hinge on the right door. I will put your name before the eyes that need to see it and hide it from the eyes that should not. I will be God over your night and God over your morning. Now that your heart is softer and your hands are emptier, we will move into prayer. I will bless your mind so thoughts lie down. I will bless your body so muscles release. I will bless your home so the atmosphere agrees with peace. I will bless your tomorrow so you wake into favor, provision, and clear steps. But first, let this settle like warm light. You can sleep because I will carry what you cannot finish tonight. Stay here with me in this truth. Breathe, be held, let go. I have it. I have you. My child, stay with me. Breathe with me. Inhale peace. Exhale worry. I am here. Slow in through your nose. Gentle, kind. Hold for a soft heartbeat and longer out through your mouth like mist on a mirror. Inhale peace. Exhale worry. I am here. Let your breath be a small boat on still water. Let your heart agree with me. When your breath slows and your heart agrees with me, peace becomes your covering. Now we pray through your body. I bless your eyes. Soften the muscles around them. Let the lids grow heavy. Let the scanning stop. I smooth your forehead. The furrows loosen. The future steps out of your brow. I release your jaw. Let your tongue rest at the floor of your mouth. Unclench, ungrip, unguard. I settle your shoulders. They drop from your ears, drape heavy and warm, a cloak of calm. I ease your chest. Your ribs expand without effort. Your heart finds a steady, kind rhythm in my keeping. I untie the knot in your stomach. Digestion of the day is not your job now. Let the belly soften under my hand. I bless your back and hips. The places that carried too much today sink deeper into the bed I provide. I soften your thighs, your calves, your ankles. I quiet the small muscles that twitch when you try to sleep. I bless your feet. Every road you walked becomes memory, not assignment. Your body is safe. Your body is held. Your body can rest. Now your mind. I speak peace to intrusive thoughts, to memories that shout, to the inner critic that tries to win by volume. I quiet the courtroom and dismiss the case. I lift the gavel of grace and end the trial of yourself. When an image rises, when a sentence starts, let it float to the edge of the room. Let me take it at the door. Replace it with this steady refrain. I am safe with God. I belong here now. I am not late. I do not have to solve tonight. Whisper it with me on the breath. Inhale peace. Exhale worry. I am here. I bless the pathways that loop. I reroute them to still water. I bless your focus. It folds inward toward rest. I bless your imagination. It becomes a garden again, not a battlefield. Now you're home. I cover your sleep, your doors, your atmosphere. No torment, no fear, no confusion. I stand at the threshold. Nothing uninvited enters. I settle the air. Sound becomes soft. Shadows become kind. I warm the corners with peace. I line your bed with safety. I gather the night like a blanket and tuck it around you. This is a guarded room. This is a kept place. I am the last one awake over you. And tomorrow, I do not hand you outcomes to clutch. I place guidance in your path. I go before you. I order conversations you have not yet had. I place strength in your morning and clarity in your first thought. I give you the wisdom you need at the moment you need it, not a minute too early to make you anxious, not a minute too late to make you scramble. I open the right hinge with a quiet click and keep the wrong doors calm and closed. I steady your pace. I make provision meet you like a friend, not chase you like a fear. Return to the breath now, simple and sure. Inhale peace. Exhale worry. I am here. In, kept, out, control. In, covered, out, fear. Let your heart answer me. I agree with your peace. I agree with your keeping. I agree with your timing. I lay down and I sleep because you cover me. Rest now, my child. I am with you through the night, and I am already in your morning. My child, stay here with me and let the world grow soft. Let my words become the last loud thing in your mind until sleep comes gently. You do not have to hold yourself up any longer. Yield to the peace I am placing over you like a warm, steady blanket. Let your eyes grow heavy. Let your breathing deepen. Let your thoughts soften. Listen and let each line rest inside you like a stone of quiet on a calm shore. My child, you are safe. You are loved. You are not behind. I am with you in the dark. I am with you in the quiet. I am with you in the waiting. Nothing about this night is wasted. It is working for your restoration. I am closer than your next breath, kinder than the voice that argues, stronger than the storm that tries to return. Hear me again, slowly like a lullaby you can lean into. My child, you are safe. You are loved. You are not behind. The night is not your enemy. It is where I restore you. You are not defined by what you didn't finish today. Rest is part of your healing. I am not measuring you by output. I am holding you in wholeness. I will finish what is yours to finish, and I will close what is not. Feel my keeping settle over you. I cover your mind. I cover your breath. I cover this room. I am with you in the dark. I am with you in the quiet. I am with you in the waiting. My child, you are safe. You are loved. You are not behind. Let your shoulders drop. I have the weight. Let your chest loosen. I am the one who keeps the rhythm of your heart steady and kind. You are more than your list. You are more than your last conversation. You are more than the moment that disappointed you today. The night is not your enemy. It is where I restore you. You are not defined by what you didn't finish today. Rest is part of your healing. I am rewriting your narrative from pressure to peace, from sprinting to being carried. Whisper after me, softly like waves on sand. I am safe with God. I am held. I can rest. Again, my child, you are safe. You are loved. You are not behind. I am with you in the dark. I am with you in the quiet. I am with you in the waiting. The night is not your enemy. It is where I restore you. I am already in your morning. Nothing needed will be late. I am already speaking where you cannot speak and working where you cannot work. Let your eyes grow heavy. Let your breathing deepen. Let your thoughts soften. Lay down and be gathered. Let my words be your pillow and my presence your blanket. My child, you are safe. You are loved. You are not behind. I am with you in the dark. I am with you in the quiet. I am with you in the waiting. Sleep now, and I will keep the watch. My child, before sleep gathers you fully, stay with me one more moment. Let us seal this night with a small act that keeps you near me when morning comes. This is not random. It is not accidental. The way you end your day arranges the way you begin the next. The 60 seconds we practiced was never a test. It was a doorway. Walk through it again now with a simple, steady step that will be waiting for you tomorrow. I am asking you for a small public act of trust, not because I demand it, because it anchors you. Put this in the comments where your eyes and your own heart can find it again when you wake. God is my safe refuge. Write it as a stake in the ground your thoughts cannot move. Let it be the line your future self reads before your feet touch the floor. This is you saying, I choose covering over chaos. I choose presence over panic. I choose to begin tomorrow inside my keeping. Then add a second simple confession and mean it with your breath as you type, thank you, God, for holding my hand tonight. That sentence is a bridge from this quiet into your morning steps. It tells your nervous system a true story while you sleep. It tells your mind there is a hand you do not have to replace with control. It tells your future that gratitude got there before worry could. Now be shelter for someone else. Someone you love is lying awake with a loud mind, trying to bargain with the dark. Send them this cover. Share it as protection, not pressure. Say to them by your action, there is peace for you, too. You do not have to do this alone. When you share peace, your own peace deepens. What you release multiplies in your own room. Please support our channel so more hearts can rest. Your prayer, your share, your encouragement matters. And if you're able, a super thanks keeps this refuge open in the night for others who are searching for a quiet they can trust. Together, you and I will keep building places where weary souls remember how to breathe. Hear me. Return to the minute. Return to the breath. Return to the refrain. Repeat the 60-second surrender until peace becomes normal in your body and familiar in your mind. Save this and press play tomorrow night. Let it meet you again the next evening and the next, until calm is your custom and rest is your rhythm. Stay with me tomorrow by starting tonight. A small act of attention, these words you leave, this sharing, this single minute you honor, becomes a pathway of peace you can walk every night. I will meet you here. I will quiet the noise. I will carry what you cannot. Sleep now, beloved. I will keep the watch, and I am already in your morning.